Thank you for tuning in to Rare Garage Auto. Today we're going to do a walk around of this 1993 Toyota Mark II GTE. 2.5 liter twin turbo, inline 6, 5-speed automatic transmission, one owner, 36,000 miles. Very few minor flaws on this car. We'll go over them here in a moment. But first things first, let's go ahead and go over the body and I will show you everything. So cars in Japan actually have dedicated emblems such as you see here, which is kind of a cool thing, something that it didn't really catch on here in America. And as you see right here in the front, if you can check that out right here, here's a front scoop for the intercooler. And we'll go over this body. So this car is jade green, which is a very cool Toyota color. As you see, this body is flawless. It's a one owner automatic, so I mean this thing has been babied its whole life. So I'll go ahead and go over it. Very clean. Polished exhaust tips. Emblems are still in excellent condition. Third brake light, rear spoiler. Very cool. Very aggressive. Something you got to take a double take at it. Something only car enthusiasts would kind of catch on to. So as you see, this paint and body is near perfect. Actually, I'm gonna show you the only thing wrong with it, and I bet you honestly if I didn't point it out to you, you wouldn't find it. And honestly, go ahead and give a second to see if you can find it. Alright, I'll quit wasting your time. It's right here. It's right underneath, right behind that molding. We'll go ahead and go closer, and you can actually tell it's really nothing. I really got to get the camera some angles for you to catch it with your eye. But trim, weather seals are all still in excellent condition. Wheels and tires, perfect condition. We'll go ahead and go over those. Massive rear brakes and front, which is commonly shared with the Toyota Supra, which is the same thing which this engine shares with. This is a very cool, kind of like a daily Toyota Supra, everyday grocery getter type of thing. And or you can turn it into your little hot rod, you know. A lot of options with this thing, very versatile. So I'll go ahead and look at this. Oh, sorry. Go over this paint and body. I don't know if you've noticed, but this thing has some driving helpers right here on the fenders. They actually, when you turn on the lights, they have like a very slight glow to them. They're not obnoxious, so they would distract you from your driving. But if you focus in on them, they help you do park. You know, because in this car in Japan, this is a larger car in Japan. So these things are gaining very fast popularity, especially among drifters, because of its rear-wheel drive platform, the bulletproof 1JZ twin turbo. Toyota is their flagship engine at the time. Okay, so I'll go ahead and show you the trunk for a moment. I'll get that over with. Okay. Very large trunk space. It's almost comical. I mean, you could throw in a lot of luggage, groceries or fax machine or or a couple people in here. I mean, this thing is huge. I mean, I'm actually wondering if you could actually, nah, you probably couldn't fit a snowboard, but I mean, it's pretty large. But yeah, I mean, I'm look at these emblems. They're in perfect shape. There's no wax buildup or anything that you would normally see in these older vehicles. Okay, we'll go ahead and go over the interior here. So standard stuff, power everything. Like this wood grain style interior here. Very, very sleeper. I mean, this is something you can throw your keys to your friend, your buddy, your neighbor, your wife, your youngest, or whatever, and anyone can basically drive this thing. Very cool Japanese optional power folding mirrors, which I can show you. The car has to be turned on. 5-speed automatic, traction control. Toyota's like power button. It basically it makes the transmission shift a little more aggressive. Overdrive. Cool tour there, let you know that you got the top of the line model. So I mean, fairly modern interior for a 93, especially compared to other 93 models we've imported. No dash bubbles, no cracking. Headliner's in excellent condition. I mean, at 59,000 kilometers, I mean, this thing is brand new. That's 37,000 miles. Oh, right here, I was also the air purifier. This car has an air purifier in the back. Something very cool that that never made it on this side of the pond, you know. But very easy, simple climate control, which is something we found out is a luxury. You know, when some of these cars that we import, literally all of this is in Japanese or some form of kanji, or you know, it's very hard. You have to go through it, or you can use your phone, Google Translate, which is a very helpful trip among our travels in Japan. But let's see here, you know, all original stuff here, you know. I'm sorry, let's see here. You know, some maintenance, owner's manual. Let me see, here's a glove box. We got this little compartment here. Some unique. Some cup holders here, which are honestly kind of useless unless you're hanging out in the parking lot, which then I could see them being pretty useful. What we have in here? You know, perfect daily driver. Throw a kid seat in the back, take the family around. Don't let the old lady know you got a beast of a car. You know, you got a car that marks all the checkbox, reliable, fun, clean. The value is not going to drop like a rock like most cars. These things are gaining popularity. People are finally waking up to them. And a very big price difference between the automatic and manual. This is a lot more affordable. You know, these manual transmissions, people are starting to ask a pretty penny for them, and because they're very, you know, there's a lot of use cases for this car. There really is no compromises. So we'll go ahead and pop the engine. I'm just going over this body because I'm just trying to emphasize how clean this car is. And I mean, there's not many people on the road that have this clean of a car, especially what year this thing is, 93. Okay, we'll go ahead and pop the hood. Some service history here, which is awesome to see. Cool emblem here. Alright, we'll go ahead and pop that. Getting sidetracked here. So here it is. A very, very cool looking engine. I mean, very aggressive. Looks very, very cool, you know. So here it is, inline 6, 2.5 liter, twin turbo. The two snails right here. Seen right here. Extensive history, you know, the owners really cared for it. Very clean. No leaking oil. And when we imported this, we gave this a fresh oil change, just like we do all of our cars. So thanks for tuning in to Rare Garage Auto. If you're interested in this car, please check out the description below. We'll have our contact details. And have a great day. Thank you.